So, twin sister, evil twin sister, what can you tell us about this whole thing?
Not twin, but older sister, and
I'm sorry. There was speculation at one point.
Yes.
So I kept seeing it in my head as that, but
she's the middle child. When we last left Artie and Claudia having that argument at the end of season 4, we learned that Artie was keeping the fact that she's still alive from Claudia. So that affects the Claudia and Artie relationship, in that their father-daughter dynamic is being tested. Claudia's an adult now. She's saying, you don't need to protect me, you don't need to shelter me, but at the same time, you learn as an adult that there are some things you can't fix, and it was very important with this storyline for Claudia to encounter that. She's had in the past the advantage of the warehouse when saving her brother Joshua, when bringing Steve back to life, and she really needed to have put on her big girl pants and recognize that some things you just can't fix. But we have this amazing actress, Chrissy Whitehead, who's playing my sister, who we have so much in common. We've bonded so much already. I hope this isn't too much of a spoiler, but who cares? We get to sing together. We get to do another coffee house performance in season 5. So I'm really excited to play through this very full arc in the final 6 episodes.
So what has been the biggest challenge?
The biggest challenge over the past 5 years is just keeping it fresh. Because even though it's a dream job, it's still a job. To come to set and work long hours and sometimes be staring at a green screen instead of real action happening. It's challenging. You got to keep your imagination on point and flexible. But it's been a real joy and a workout as an actor to just sort of let go, give over to it.
We've learned, some about the history of the warehouse and how it works, and you play a huge part in that. So, are there any aspects of it at this point that are going to be answered, or you would like to be answered in the last few episodes?
Yes, and I'm not going to tell you too much more, because the phrase that Saul came up with in the other room that I think is perfect is unexpected but inevitable. The finale of the show does such wonderful things to honor what we've grown to love about the warehouse and preserves its legacy. So you feel like this mythology is really eternal.
What is your favorite artifact?
My favorite artifact is the one that I will be taking home with me when the series wraps, and that is the metronome that saved Steve.
You're going to have to fight for it because he wants it too.
Yeah.
Aaron wants it too.
Aaron wants it?
Yeah.
Oh, no. He's not going to. I already put I have dibs. Sorry, Aaron, love you, but I'm the one who plays music on a daily basis. I'll actually use it.
Did you Sharpie the bottom of it?
That's a good idea. I'm going to do that. And then
I like the take back.
Done.
Now, so.
First thing on my to-do list when I get back to Toronto on Sunday night.
Aaron said he's read all the scripts. Have you read all the scripts?
Yes, I waited until we had all of them, because we're shooting a couple of them out of order, and then I just read them straight through, like marathoning a show.
Are you happy with character finishes? Are you happy?
So happy. I am so incredibly satisfied with Claudia's resolution, and potentially not resolution. It's I think the fans will love it. I loved it. I cried when I read the finale. I think we all did. It's just satisfying. It's exactly what I wanted to see happen for my character, and it feels very triumphant almost. Hints about Claudia? About anything. Sure, we have a telenovela episode. Maybe I tap dance at some point. Yeah. What else? We go to a Renaissance fair. And I guess, you know what? Eddie's already said it on camera, so I might as well say it here. Pica? Question mark? I don't know. not my storyline.
So, do you have a favorite historical figure where you'd love to see an artifact show up on the show? Maybe it will, or maybe you'd just love to see it.
Some feminist artifact from Susan B. Anthony, or Woody Guthrie's guitar has got to be an artifact.
Okay.
Huh? I mean, talk about telling the stories of the people, and really, I'm sure Woody Guthrie's guitar can probably bring about a whole movement. Yeah, that would be a cool one.
That's a great idea for the usage of the guitar.
Yeah.
What are some of the biggest surprises?
Surprises? I was really surprised when in season 2 they threw the possibility of caretaker at me. I did not see that coming for miles away, but as unexpected as that was, I like that. I like how unexpected it was. You had this sort of street rat computer hacker character who has the potential to be Mrs. Frederick. It's cool and overwhelming, but great.
Are you gonna wear the suits when you become Mrs. Frederick?
We're still deciding, actually, if that happens, what will it look like?
That'd be great.
Because it'll probably be in the future. I don't know. We'll watch and see what happens.
So, say Claudia, we get a spin-off with her as caretaker and with her. Now, what, in your mind, what would you want your spin-off to be? How would you
Man, I don't know that you could build a spin-off about the caretaker, because what's so great about the caretaker is how mysterious she is. And I think it would be a little tough to hang a show on someone where the great thing about that character is how much you don't know, and probably shouldn't know. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think that's all I can sort of say about that.
Because we're all sad at thing, so
A spin-off of, there was talk for a while, right, of Warehouse 12, right, going back and sort of centering it around H.G. Wells. Oddly enough, I would want to see Artie's origin story. I would love to see Artie's early years.
We get little pieces of it, but I'd love to see the whole.
But his first year at the warehouse, I think that would be so cool.
Artie year 1.
Yeah.
That'd be fantastic.
Yeah. Come on, you'd watch that, right?
Thank you so much.
All right, they're pulling me away.